It's time for Mornings at 8 with Jonathan Mark on AM 1480 WLEA.
Oh, yes, it is time for Mornings at 8, and here we are. It is 6 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. Wednesday, halfway through the week. And from here, you can see the weekend peeking up over the horizon. It'll be here soon enough, and there you go. Boy, did you see around 7 o'clock this morning, the sunrise was just spectacular. I mean, it was red, about 14 shades of orange, pink, rose. It was really something else, man, but that was just absolutely beautiful. As I've said in the past, there's no one who could paint, that's right, like the master artist. It was just absolutely beautiful. Okay, what's going on here? Well, Brian had a story. As a matter of fact, Brian had the story yesterday and again this morning. Beaver's Pharmacy in Canasteo is closing.
Yeah, I first saw that on Facebook.
Wow, that was after. They've been there 100 years. And I wonder why. I mean, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people sorry to see them go. I first saw that story posted on Facebook by pharmaceutical employees.
Wow, man.
And they were all shocked and sad to see it go.
I wonder what the backstory is on that. And they didn't give any reason. They're closing and, want to thank everybody and all that. Wow, it's too bad. Okay, well, Brian had a story. The Arkport Village Board met last night. They went into executive session toward the end of the meeting, and then when they came out of executive session, they voted to unanimously, by the way, to appeal the judge's decision. Margaret Horan wants to sell property, where those storage units are. Well, she wants to sell it to a Dollar General store, and she claims that the land is commercial, and the village says, no, it's agricultural. So it went to a judge, and the judge ruled in Horan's favor, and the board says that they will appeal. So that's going on there. Also, there was an update on the water project, the long-going water project in Arkport. Man, oh man. Anyway, according to the board, the last obstacle right now is Oak Hill, and that's in its final stages of construction. And all that remains now is pressure testing and hooking up the lines to surrounding residents. According to Trustee John Hedges, they're waiting on the third bid phase from a subcontractor, and the restoration will immediately follow, hopefully sometime next week. So that's going on in Arkport. Let me see here. Three events coming up this week, one Friday, one Saturday, and one Sunday. All three are important. And I know I've reminded you in the past, but I want to do it again because all three of these are pretty important. Friday, there's going to be a fundraiser for Hornell firefighter Chris Cartella, who suffered a stroke back in August. And as a result, he cannot use the right side of his body, his right limbs, and is unable to work. And he's been a paramedic and firefighter for years, and he served proudly. And now he needs your help. So there'll be a fundraiser for him, and that's Friday, 7 o'clock at the main place. On the Main Street there, it's $15 a ticket, and there you go. So that will be on Friday, 7 o'clock, the main place. Yeah, he's helped a lot of people in his life, and now he needs your help and his family, right? So that's coming up Friday. And on Saturday, the United Methodist Church of Hornell, it's on the North Main Street extension, they will hold their annual Autumn Fest. And that's coming up Saturday, 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, and there'll be a whole bunch there. I mean, a bunch there, such as seasonal crafts, baked goods, new-to-you shop, jewelry, knit and crochet items, books, cheeses. Oh, that sounds good. A Christmas table. That's right. Christmas will be here pretty soon, as a matter of fact. A little over, 2 months? Yeah. A Christmas table, Tupperware, Pampered Chef, luncheon, and much more, as they say. So that'll be going on at the United Methodist Church of Hornell on Saturday, 9 till 3. And also on Sunday, the Steuben County Democrat Party would like to invite everyone to Oktoberfest. And that's coming up at the main place, which is a pretty busy place. That's coming up from 3 till 5 on Sunday. And tickets are $10 each. And that will include 2 beers or 2 glasses of wine and pizza and wings. You cannot go wrong with pizza and wings. How could you go wrong with pizza and wings, right? Anyway, so the Democrat candidates running for various seats, will be there, and special guest will be Tracy Matrano, and she's running for the 23rd Congressional District next year. And the tickets are, if you want to find out a little more about it, you want to get the tickets, you can go call 382-0406. And, of course, tickets will also be available at the door. And that's coming up on Sunday at the main place, 3 till 5. Okay, let me see here. Oh, I was going to mention this. That's right. At the Arkport Village Board meeting last night, guess who was at the helm? Charlie Flanders. That's right. Charlie Flanders was at the helm last night. How do you like that? Yeah, I should have mentioned it before. Anyway, so Charlie had cancer, and he went through a whole bunch of treatment. I mean, it had to be, absolutely grueling going through all that stuff. But he's a pretty tough guy. I guess he's a pretty tough guy. And then he had surgery. So he's getting over the surgery. And as I said, he had months and months of treatments for cancer, which has got to be, I'm told it is very hard doing that. But he did it. And he was at the helm again last night at the village board meeting. Wow. He's one heck of a nice guy. I like Charlie. I always have. I think as soon as he gets a little more, 8 o'clock in the morning is a little early, especially if you're going, you just had surgery, you had all those treatments, you might be a little sluggish at 8 o'clock in the morning. But as soon as he's able to, I'd like to have him on the air by phone and just, ask him how he's doing and all that stuff. So he's a heck of a good guy. Yep. Okay, what else here? Well, last night, of course, the Democrat candidates for the presidency held another debate, and there were, I think, 12 last night. So they spent time slamming each other and slamming Trump and this and that. That's fine. That's what a debate is, Hey, So, what? Okay, what are you showing me there, Brian? Looking through the glass, as
you were speaking, I went to EmpireReportNewYork.com.
Yeah.
There is a company called FCTRY. I don't know what that stands for. They're making action figures for AOC, Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, and I can't tell who the other one is. I think it's I think it's a member of the squad. It's kind of funny, though.
Ilhan Omar or something, I think.
Maybe.
Anyway,
can you see that? That's AOC right there.
Yeah.
That one's Elizabeth Warren.
Check. You can't miss that.
That one's Kamala Harris.
Now, what's the one on the left? I can't.
Yeah, really... I don't recognize
There's a
her,
wire.
But that's kind of funny.
There's a wire right smack in front of her face, and I can't really see it. Oh well. Anyway, action figures, eh? Okay. Oh, speaking of AOC, an ordinary chowderhead, it looks like she, along with Omar and Tlaib, are set to endorse who? Who do you think they will endorse? Bernie Sanders. That's right. They're going to endorse Bernie Sanders, the squad, the far lefties, the new freshman members of Congress. Anyway, so they are reportedly going to endorse Bernie Sanders for president. Yay. That's good. That should help him a lot. Fox News has learned that Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez will appear with Sanders on Saturday in Queens on Long Island at a Bernie's Back rally designed to generate excitement for the senator's campaign following his recent heart problems. Okay, that's not funny, having heart problems. I think he had 2 stents implanted or something. That's okay. That's no good. Anyway, yes, they're going to endorse Bernie Sanders. Now, what does Omar say? I believe Bernie Sanders is the best candidate to take on Donald Trump in 2020. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Trump against Bernie Sanders. All right, fine, very good. Anyway, so there we are. Let me see what else here. The endorsements would be a significant blow to the campaign of Elizabeth Warren, who, like Sanders, has been representing the party's progressive wing. And word of the endorsements also followed Tuesday night's Democratic debate in Ohio, where Warren was under attack from multiple candidates after rising in the polls in recent weeks. So, it says here, winning the okay of the squad members was also viewed as crucial in attracting young voters. Which actually, I don't know. Maybe it will be. Although I think it would be a lot of fun if Sanders went against Trump. That really would be a lot of fun. And speaking of that, Sanders insulted Elizabeth Warren the other day. I think I had the story yesterday where he called her the C word, capitalist. That's right. He called her a capitalist, which apparently in that world is a major, major insult. So now I did mention that Sanders himself is worth $2 million, which is like really not a whole bunch of money. I mean, really, as far as I go, I think it'd be wonderful. But in that world, it's really not a lot of money. And how much is Elizabeth Warren worth? Let me see. This was from Forbes magazine. She's worth $12 million. So she's worth $12 million. And let me see. They own, she and her husband, Bruce Mann, own, let me see, 2 homes. A $3 million Victorian home in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and an $800,000 condo in Washington, D.C. So, that's how much money she has. All right. And from there we go to, well, let me see. I really have no theme this morning. I really don't. This is all really, it's higgledy-piggledy. I mean, really. How about a New Jersey, this is from NBC News, a New Jersey teacher who kneeled during the Pledge of Allegiance has been reassigned. Who would kneel during the Pledge of Allegiance? I don't know. Anyway, a teacher at a middle school in South Jersey who took a knee during the Pledge of Allegiance has been reassigned. Okay, the teacher who has not been identified kneeled while the Pledge of Allegiance was being recited in the classroom at Sergeant Dominic Pilla Middle School in Cumberland County, New Jersey, school officials said. It's unclear on what day the incident took place. Nonetheless, he has been reassigned. Now, the district has 16 schools, 11,000 students, and they've never heard of anything like this happening ever. So he's been or she, it just says the teacher, has been reassigned. What? Also, it says a spokesman for the district said the teacher has not given any kind of reason. Oh, her action. It's a woman. She didn't give any reason for her action other than she's an idiot. But anyway, okay, fine. That's that. And from there we go to, how about, let me see. I'll save this one for later. How about we do a couple of quick ones here. Avocados. I love avocados. Boy, oh wow, guacamole, boing. That's right. Very, very good. But a Hawaiian family has won a place with the Guinness World Records book for the world's heaviest avocado. All right? The Pacini family from the island of Maui received the Guinness certificate this week for the avocado weighing more than 5.5 pounds. 5.5 pound avocado. This thing is the size of a football. The average avocado, if you're wondering, weighs about 6 ounces. So anyway, the average avocado is 6 ounces, and this is more than 5.5 pounds. And it says that they didn't water the plant. They didn't really do anything to it. It just grew and grew and grew. And this thing could make enough guacamole for, like 14 people, I'm sure. They didn't water the tree. They didn't fertilize the tree. They just decided to leave it alone, and that's what happens when you leave it alone. Wow. It says here, the prize avocado was put to good use when the family, quote, made a whole bunch of guacamole to share with relatives and friends. So there we go. A 5.5 pound avocado that about the size of a football. There's a picture of it here, and some young man holding it up there. Yeah, it's just about the size of a football. Whoa. Okay. And from avocados, we go to, you've heard of Sam Adams beer, the Samuel Adams beer, right? They have a whole bunch of different beers out there. Well, the Boston-based company has announced the launch of its Utopia beer. It has an alcohol by volume percentage of 28% alcohol in this beer. 28% alcohol by volume. Regular Sam Adams Boston Lager has 5%. The average glass of wine has 11.6%. liquor can range from 15 to 50% alcohol by volume. This is 28% alcohol. Beer. Imagine drinking a six-pack of that. I mean, really. Now, it is a little pricey. Matter of fact, a six-pack would probably cost you quite a bit. It goes, let me see, officially available October 15th, which I believe was yesterday. Anyway, and while supplies last, this 25.4-ounce bottle of beer, 25.4-ounce bottle of beer, will sell for $210 for a bottle of beer. $210 for a 25.4-ounce bottle of beer. Wow. Actually, the beer is so illegal, it will not be sold in Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Idaho, Missouri, Mississippi, Montana, New Hampshire, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Oregon, Utah, Vermont, and West Virginia. So you won't be able to buy it there. And so a six-pack would be how much? Yikes. Okay, insurance. Everybody needs insurance, right? Let me see. You can do no better anywhere than the Ryan agencies. They have offices in Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. They are independent. They don't deal with just one insurance company. They deal with a bunch of them. And whatever you want, they can find the best insurance company for you because they are insurance experts. That's what they do every day, right? They offer sound, unbiased advice. It's like having your own personal insurance advisor. And what could possibly be better than that? Offhand, I can't think of anything. Okay, the Ryan agencies.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brian Fenley.
The Washington Nationals franchise waited 86 years for this moment.
Here's the kick now. The pitch, fastball, is hit in the air to left center field. Robles calling for it. He's under and waiting, and he makes the catch! He makes the catch! Bang! Soon go the fireworks! A National League Championship winning Curly W is in the box!
Charlie Slows on WJFK on the call for the Nationals radio network. The Nats score 7 in the first inning, and they sweep the Cardinals in dominating fashion. Patrick Corbin struck out 12 in the win. Howie Kendrick had NLCS MVP honors, and in the ALCS, Garrett Cole went 7 innings, struck out 5, allowing no earned runs, as he leads the Astros to a 4-1 win over the Yanks. Houston is up 2-1 in that series.
I'm Charles Payne, and this is the Fox Business Report.
3 major drug distributors are negotiating to settle lawsuits accusing them of expanding the opioid crisis. The Wall Street Journal says McKesson, AmerisourceBergen, and Cardinal Health would together pay $18 billion over 18 years. The lawsuits seek to recover the money paid by communities for emergency services, medical care, and foster care for children of addicted parents. It's looking like there could be a bidding war for luxury department store chain Barney's. The New York Times says Authentic Brands, which wants to put Barney's locations inside Saks Fifth Avenue stores, made a $264 million formal offer. However, that started a bidding war, and the bankruptcy judge will make a decision October 24th. The Dow was up 237 yesterday, NASDAQ up 100. That's your Fox Business Report. I'm Ginny Cosola, invested in you.
How can a fully stocked restroom improve your image? How can serviced fire extinguishers or first aid cabinet make your employees more prepared? How can comfortable work apparel make your business more productive? For over 1 million customers, the answer is simple. Cintas. Cintas delivers everything you need to open your doors with confidence. Because helping keep businesses well-equipped, clean, and looking their best, that's our business.
Oh, I'm ready!
Get Cintas and get ready for the workday.
Today at Simmons Rockwell Hyundai. Drive away in a new Hyundai Tucson lease for only $229 a month. A new 2019 all-wheel drive Hyundai Tucson SE model equipped with 17-inch alloy wheels, touchscreen media, and rear view monitor. Lease with no money down for $229 a month for 36 months. Only tax and DMV fees are due at signing. Shop Simmons-Rockwell.com.
Okay, and we are back. Oh, where did I find this? On Fox News. Well, these vegans, I'll tell you, Vegan Reddit user calls the cops on friends who fed her chicken as a prank. Okay, one vegan woman who recently suffered through a mean-spirited prank at the hands of her friends turned to Reddit, asking users if she was in the wrong for contacting the cops after her pals tricked her into eating chicken nuggets in a stunt illicitly filmed and shared on social media. On Tuesday, Redditor, what's her name? Vegan Throwaway 192847. That's her little thing on there on Reddit. Anyway, so she shared her woeful tale that has since gone viral with over 31,600 upvotes. The author explained that she's 24 years old and has been a vegan for the last 10 years. A dietary choice that she claims everyone in her life is well aware of. 4 nights ago, she says, I was at a party, and I will admit, I got white girl wasted. Well, that sounds good. My friends thought it would be funny to feed me chicken nuggets as a prank. So I checked with them before chowing down, asking, are these vegan? To which my friends replied, yeah, they're sun-fed, and that's the type of vegan chickenless chicken. They tasted off to me, but I figured it was just because I was drunk. Oh, God, jeez. The writer went on, I was wrong. And the next day, the author's sister told her to look at her friend's latest Snapchat update. Boy, the social stuff, I tell you. Her latest Snapchat update, where she was shocked to allegedly see a video montage of her pals showing off the packaging of real meat chicken nuggets and giving Vegan Throwaway 192847 the food, including the conversation where I asked if it were vegan. So her friends are making fun of her, and she's really mad, so she calls the cops. Horrified, the Redditor recorded the video and brought it to law enforcement officials on accusations of food tampering. Now, 3 of her ex-friends are facing charges. She said, polling users on the social forum for their take on the emotional ordeal. In my view, she says, they took advantage of my drunken state, tampered with my food, and publicly humiliated me. In their view, it was just a prank. So her friends are facing charges for feeding her chicken? I don't know. Boy, vegans really take that stuff seriously. Wowee. So she calls the cops on her friends, and food tampering is a big deal. I still don't know what her friends are charged with because it doesn't say in the story, unless it's food tampering? I don't know. Anyway, okay, that's the end of this morning's show, and I will see you tomorrow at 8:05-ish. Bye.